Okay, namaste everybody. I am Ashlesha and I'm representing UNISEC-Nepal today. So with let's begin with the activity report. Let me start by sharing a brief history of UNISEC-Nepal's local chapter. We actually have been participating in CLTP since 2016, but we were officially only a member in 2020. We actually even participated and won the student prize in mission idea contest um, on 2023, I believe. And since UNISEC, since we've joined UNISEC, we have also developed a heptasat-inspired training kit, which is called eCube. I will talk about eCube more in the coming slides. So we currently have 5 member universities. You can see the list of the universities in the slide. So let me start by giving a brief introduction of eCube. eCube stands for Educational Cube, which again I already mentioned is inspired by Heptasat. And we actually already designed and launched eCube in the previous years, but this year we listed eCube on Kickstarter and our campaign was successful and we ended up selling over 150 eCubes worldwide. The eCube kit contains of basics satellite subsystem, which is used to train university students about um, satellite subsystems. And we actually this year we helped develop a dedicated website for eCube. This campaign holds uh, this campaign makes us feel helpful towards developing and educating the next generation of space leaders and enthusiasts. And this specific training kit has been used to train university students, middle school students, and even high school students all across Nepal. Inspired by eCube, we also are currently in the phase of developing CanSat shield for Kickstarter. This shield will go on top of an Arduino Uno and will serve the purpose of a CanSat. This shield will also follow the eCube's footsteps. By that I mean it will go on Kickstarter as a campaign, and it will also be used to teach high school, middle school, and university students about satellite subsystems. So continuing with satellite training, we have continued our satellite training across schools and universities this year as well. This year's focus was narrowing the gender gap and promoting women in STEM education, um, along with raising future space leaders. These are some of the pictures. The bottom left is the eCube I mentioned earlier. And to the right is the students flying the assembled eCube with the deployed parachutes. The trainers actually were the students we trained previously from Purvanchal University. So this next training was held on Kathmandu University and Purvanchal University. This training was an end-to-end PCB designing training, and among the 100 students that participated, a few were selected to provide the previous training I talked about. And this training was held in 3 major provinces of Nepal. Uh, the next training we held this year was ground station training, where we trained middle and high schoolers uh, on how to develop and build an antenna. This specific training was held by students selected from Khopa Engineering College. Uh, from Purvanchal University. This training was a week-long training where students learned about basic uh, basic STEM to satellite subsystem to antenna development. The aim was to establish a ground station in all 7 provinces, but we have only been successful in establishing a ground station in 2 provinces until now. The plan is to extend this training to the next year and have a working ground station in all 7 provinces of Nepal. Um, so, uh, expanding on the previous establishment of robotics exploration laboratory in schools like Bloom Nepal School and Bulawankanta, we actually helped them find funding and receive resources from local manufacturers like Karkhana. Uh, our focus was to actually develop a research culture among students. So when they graduate and move on to university, they already are proficient in the research culture and uh, projects, STEM projects. Um, So the next slide is of our member Ida Sharma. She actually participated in this year's uh, Kibo Cube Heptasat workshop that was held in Sydney, which is a proud moment for us. Yeah, so the next slide is UNISEC-Nepal actually also helped link university students with space companies of Nepal. We actually helped about 15 students from Kathmandu University and Khopa Engineering College and Pulchok Engineering College get internships in space agencies of Nepal. Um, this is directly linked to Slippers to Sat2, which is backed up by UNISEC-Nepal. The Slippers to Sat is a CubeSat that will follow the footsteps of Slippers to Sat, which was a middle school satellite. Slippers to Sat will also be a middle school satellite, but university students from our partner universities will get to review and collaborate with the S2 mentors and even the middle school core team. The bootcamp for the mentors have been held this past month, and future trainings for S2S2 will take place in the first quartile of 2026. So we've been participating in virtual global meetings, and we will continue participating in UNISEC-Global meetings the next year as well. We are grateful to the UNISEC-Global and the collaboration and the space it has given us. We hope to support and be a part of this wonderful community in the coming future as well. I would also like to cover a few ongoing space projects in Nepal. Uh, the space project, the major space project that happened this year in Nepal was Slippers to Sat, which completed its launch on December 10, actually, which was not very long ago. It was a middle school satellite project, and 9 members from marginalized communities of Nepal actually participated in making the CubeSat. This satellite's footsteps will be followed by Slippers to Sat2, which will be backed by UNISEC-Nepal. And these are the pictures of the middle schoolers that made the satellite. And there's another school satellite, which was a high school satellite, which is waiting to be launched on 21st quartile of 2026. PHI was a payload that Nepal designed for a 12U CubeSat, which launched on 30th of November this year. And major challenges we faced were one of the most uh, intense challenge we faced is that we do not have local manufacturers in Nepal. All the materials and all the resources have to be sourced through foreign countries, and which increases the price significantly, and which has been difficult for us to make um, our EQ kits and CANSAT shields cheap and accessible to everybody. And the next major challenges we face is the funding. We lack enough funding to support our initiatives, and the next major problem we face is that students don't understand uh, primary technical words. So there is a major barrier in the trainings we organize, but that's pretty much it. Um, our plan for 2026 is supporting the launch of Munal and providing nationwide satellite trainings, along with providing ground station boot camps and developing a ground station curriculum. Uh, uh, our plans for ECube and CANSAT are continuing research and development to make the experience more immersive, with actually improvising and improving the the web portal that we've designed, which is in progress, and we plan on keep pushing affordability and sustainability. Uh, so I would like to conclude my meeting by saying that uh, yeah, actually, I would like to conclude. If you have any questions, please pass them on to the moderator, and if not, please email me at the email I've provided. So, thank you.